Right, hello everyone. Wait, we've got some people who got early birds here, so we're live now. So let's finish this one up. So first things first, I was noticing I'm actually going to have to push out some more paint here. I've been working on edges since I got that show coming up, and I need to get off my caboose here and produce. So I'm looking pretty good going into this, but I want to I got some. No, I have them kind of all over the place, but that's okay. Let me. I think I need some more Van Dyke Brown. Van Dyke Brown. So we're gonna get going here. Yeah. Put Van Dyke over here, and I'm gonna need yellow ochre, my main stain, yellow ochre. Yeah. Voila. Hello. Okay, let's do this. And so we got the Ace Hotel over here. So we need to do a little bit of fixing on that hotel. It's out of whack here. So I'm gonna come right in here. This brush will work just fine. Oh, I don't have any lights on in here. Good grief. Probably a little bit on the dark side in here. We got sunshine just screaming through the windows here. So oh, Diane! Whoa. Okay, here we go. Well, let's get going on this thing. So I've got Van Dyke Brown, and we're just going to, right now, correct this. So this should be here and here. Then I'm going to need to move the sign up just a little bit. We're going to move that sign over up a little bit. Yep, boom, and then there we go. And we're going to mix in a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Do it. I hope everyone's doing well. We just wipe that out. It needs to go up a little higher. Even though it's 23 degrees outside, it's a little bit warm in this room because the sunshine is coming, beaming off of it right now. So if I sweat, well, I'm sorry. That's one thing when you watch me paint live, you get to see me make my mistakes. That's about where that needs to be now. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, the star of the show is this tree. So there you go. Whoa! Cool. I was downtown yesterday, and they finally topped out on the Ritz-Carlton. It's got the skin on it and everything. Now they're working on the interior. Big building. Gee, Jiminy Crickets. I hope they manage to get enough people in there. Use the business downtown, that's for sure. Some of those condos are just incredibly expensive. You're just like, wow, who can afford that? I sure can't, I tell you. And some Prussian blue. And that A sign's going to be here, a little further up. Do a little clipping on that tree, just a little bit. A little bit of pruning. Yeah, it's 23 here. So I take that 53 degrees, and you know what you can do with that one. Yeah, I think last night was supposed to be the coldest, and I was walking out in it. It wasn't bad. I mean, it really wasn't bad. It could be a lot worse. There was no wind, so that was the big thing. If you have that wind, holy crapolas, I tell you, ugh, boy, that suddenly goes from doable to miserable. Okay. Okay, let that dry. Actually, I'm going to have my handy dandy little new toy here. Ooh. All right. That's scary, isn't it? Yeah. A little brush here. A little bit of white mixed with just a tad of blue. It doesn't have to be perfect, Mike. Remember that. Okay. I have to talk to myself sometimes. Wow, that tree come over that sign a little bit. Trees before it. The trees in the foreground. Doke. Their sign is here. Ace Hotel. Rinse. I need some. Actually, I can just do that. Never mind. Get some Prussian blue. And mix just a tad bit of cadmium yellow into that. A little more blue. And white. Actually, I think I'm going to need that. There we go. Luckily, it was right on top. Unpronounceable blue. Okay. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. And then that's all the words I know to it. Yep. And hello, Susan. Greetings. Today is a definite due day for me. I'll be working on labels and everything. I always say the more you could get done, the earlier is the best. Hotel. Ace Hotel. There we go. Cool. Wunderbar. Okay, so now let's hit that tree. Yeah. The tree on 10th and Harvey Milk. That's what we're going to call it. And I've got, I think we're going to get done with this one early enough that I could get started on the next one. And then I wouldn't mind trying to squeeze in one more lighthouse. I have this science fiction lighthouse in my mind. So we because I always try to include some science fiction in the show because I have some loyal science fiction fans and they haven't seemed to have made the total trek out to the other bar where a lot of the science fiction is sitting. But we're going to be doing some rotating. That's going to be a logistic, interesting thing. Take a look at that. Ace Hotel. Oh, I see. Oh, I forgot they did that. Little buggers. Got to be creative with your sign, I see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever. See, that's how you keep people away from you, is talk to yourself like that and tell yourself jokes and then actually laugh at your own jokes. You'd be surprised how many people avoid you at that point. I was on the Max late last night, but it was all pretty tame, so it was fine. Our Max is our light rail here in Portland. Fairly empty last night, not too bad. Not totally empty. I had a lot of people there. There's a lot of people who are going to the zoo lights, and that's the best way to get to the zoo lights because it goes in right underneath them. And so you could get off there at that stop and don't have to worry about all the traffic and parking, the nightmare. I think it's cool they do those zoo lights, so. Festive. That's what I always say. Festive. You need those festivities. There we go. Now I got it right. There we are. Okay, go back to the tree again. You got Wilma over here. Oh God, I could go on and on about Wilma, but unfortunately, this is a, not an R-rated show. Oh my God, you have no idea. Yeah, Wilma, named after the character on the Flintstones. Yeah. Oh yeah. Whew, man, boy, I could go on for hours. Yeah, oh well. You got to have those people. Yeah, this is just a huge tree. They look like maple leaves, so I'm wondering if it's a linden or something like that because it's just huge. It's bigger than most maples I've known. But it could be a maple tree. Who knows? little more blue in that. A little more of that. I don't want this. There we go. This is number 7 of the study of trees. And it's not just a particular tree or anything like that, but it's like trees interacting with us. So oh dear. Ugh. I tell you what, snow can be really heavy. It's rare that Portland gets that type of snow. We get some, but nothing like that. Ugh. I think the heaviest snow I've seen here in Portland was 20 plus inches. I think it was. Yeah. Oh, that was a crippling one. Then went to solid ice. It was like, oh, that was the worst year right here. Right? I was like, holy cow, you know. And it was so funny. The weatherman was he was so giddy with himself because he actually had it right predicting it. Portland is one of the hardest cities to predict the weather here because we have so many factors that come into play. We have the Pacific Ocean, we have the Columbia River Gorge, we have Mount St. Helens, we have Mount Adams, we have Mount Hood and Mount Jefferson that surrounds the city. And so you deal with their weather systems, and then you have the coastal mountains, and then you have the Cascades. You know, so that's why it's kind of hard to predict it here. But we have 4 major volcanoes. Actually, that's what's scary. They're all volcanoes, and that surround the city. And like Mount Hood is less than an hour drive from here. So that gives you an idea. It's almost in the city limits. We're almost done with this one. A little more brighter here, a little more yellow. Well, buddy. Okay, I see a little bit of weak area over here. Whoa! Couldn't help myself. Got excited again. See, I can't remember how that looked. Yeah, let's do that. That shadow line's going here too. Oh, that big tall one actually is hotel and condominiums and businesses. That's the Ritz Carlton. It's a huge building. It's one of the biggest projects down. Well, it was the biggest project downtown for a while, and the top floors are condominiums. The center part is hotel, and the lower part is businesses. Thanks, Diane. Yeah, but that's the Ritz Carlton. It was kind of unpopular at first because it replaced a bunch of. That used to be a huge uh, food cart pod, but yeah, they said they're actually going to. They have an area underneath the building is where they're going to bring in some of those food carts again. So that's kind of cool. So we'll see how it goes. It's kind of a cool looking building. Give them that. I'm going to give them that. And frankly, with Portland's had its problems. We've been in the news, and it's just nice seeing some things coming back like that. It really is. That thing was under construction through the riots and through everything. So, I know some more cranes have gone up. So that's good. That's good to see. I don't know. I love construction. I just love it. There's actually another building almost right across the street. But it actually is across the street. I take that back. It's nothing but apartments and condominiums, and they have what they call an infinity pool, and you can see it hanging out over the side. There's going to be this pool right off the side of the building. It's kind of cool. And what's really cool about this particular building is there was a famous mural that they actually saved, and they built the building around the mural. I thought that was really cool. They were able to do that. Mm-hmm. I walk by that every day. Well, not every day, but at least once or twice a week. Been watching that thing going up. I remember when they kept digging down and down and down and down and down. And here they have we have a unique problem in Portland, and they call it the Portland block because our blocks are abnormally short. And so when you have a tall building like that, they don't only have to go down, they have to go, down, 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 down. But then they pound all these darn supports that go reach out like a spider web to support the weight of that building. So we have some unique issues here. And the Portland block goes all the way back to when the city was founded because it was desirable to have a shop on a corner. And so they wanted to make more corners. That's what they did. So they called it the Portland block. Our blocks, I think, are one of the shortest. Even like our light rail, they had to extend some of the sidewalks out. So because a light rail is a standard block, well, we don't have a standard block. And so I thought that was interesting. All little things you learn. Kind of a goofball that way. filling this in here, get those gaps up there. We're going to add some highlights to that tree, and we're going to call it. Yeah. I lived in Seattle for a short while, and that's also they had to raise the city because it kept flooding with the tide waters. And so that's why you have the Seattle Underground there. And the funniest things is you go to the underground and you see the old toilets. It would be built up on top of these huge platforms because this when the sewage they had was unfortunately not timed with the tides. So when the tide come in, it would push that sewage right up through the toilets. And so they had to build these toilets high, and then until some brilliant person came along with the little curve that goes like that, and that solved the problem. Yep. And we're going to add a little bit of green here, a little bit of yellow actually. Just add. Just go right in front of you here. Yep, I thought so. Yep, okay. Lamp post here. Right across. Just like that. Yeah, we got the Ace Hotel. We got there. We're not going to worry too much about detail. Like I said, the real star is supposed to be the tree. Doke. Okay. I have a coworker that says, and you know, Mike, you always rub your hands when you do that. He says, you're kind of scary at times. More of this. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And we're just about done with it too. Just put these bike racks in here and we're going to call it. And I'll get started on the next one. Highlight this tree just a little bit. Yes, a little bit of highlights, get that thing up there. We've got this one. Highlight these a little bit. These are bike racks here. I think I gotta tone that down just a little bit too. Talking to myself, full conversation. There we go. Okay, dope. You probably get a car background. There's a car in the background in this photograph. Just barely here. Truck here. And then we got a tree right here. And that's, we're going to call it after I do that one. Sap green, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right. More here. Whoa! I know myself. Got excited. Oh, sorry. Yeah, all right. Okay. I think a little bit. Not quite. Oh, bike. I forgot about the bike racks. Yeah. All right, let's get those bike racks in there, and we're going to call it good. Let's see what time. Okay, got it. Okay, get the shadow here. Okay, I think we'll call that one good. And I'm going to start on the new one here. I'll just get the background and we'll get going. Yeah. And today is make labels and everything for the upcoming show in just 2 weeks. God, I can't believe that. What the heck did happen to the time? Okay, on that note, I'm gonna sign it with my famous signature. All right. Yeah, let's go with that. Just like that. All right. Gotta get my thumbprint on that one. Whoa! Okay. Okay. That's the street on Harvey Milk and 10th. Okay. Move that off the side. Off the stage you go. Next one. Whoa! Yep. And so I'll show you this where I will post it. And I'll post that today. There it is. Okay, doke. Okay. I'll get that posted today. And get my handy dandy sponge out here and let me off with this one, on with the next one. And this is based on a photograph by Patrick F. Smith. So just a street, trees along a street, along the sidewalk. I asked him what street that is, so we'll be able to pin it down. It's here in Portland, I know that. Beautiful. So, hold on here. Oh, so this will be number 8. Number 8. Yeah. And it's already complete. It's going to be trees and a whiteout. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, here we go. So what we're going to want is going to have sap green, and I'm going to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Moisten that down so the paint flows. Oh God, I'm in voice tonight or today. This is sap green. I'm just coating the canvas with. That's our base color here. I don't know. For my brain, it works better when I cover the whole white area out. And everybody has their own way of doing it, and guess what? That's right. You know, there's no real white way of doing it. You just give some tips. That's all. So we already got that covered. Cool. Boon the bark. So the first thing we're going to do is get that sidewalk in there, and that will give us that depth. And that sidewalk comes down here almost center, but not quite. And it comes over here. Whoa! Got excited again. And then it must have a little bit of a hill going on here. We do have hills here. It's interesting how Portland is. All in all, the downtown area is fairly flat. It's not completely flat. It all rolls towards the Willamette there. But then you get outside of downtown, and we go from almost sea level to 1,200 feet. So that gives you an idea. We do have an elevation change here. That is about there. And that's where that hill. So it doesn't completely go to a point there, because what all it is, you're seeing the horizon of that hill, and that's it. All right. And then what it is, it's a kind of steep banks that come up off the side of this. So I like this. I love this photograph. So, but actually, I'm going to bring up his. Oh, I do have it up. Good. Okay. And there's a little bit of fall colors in with that, so that's going to make it fun. So let's go in here. Let's get the sponge going again. Like I said, one of these times, when I got time, we're going to do a sponge painting, and it's a whole thing. It's just going to be sponges. Yep. No, that's what we're going to do. Gotta have that sound effect. It doesn't work otherwise. Good. It's a canopy of trees over the sidewalk, which I just love. We have a lot of that here. We have a couple of areas downtown that is so dark because of the trees. Well, they said before all the lumbering and stuff like that, light would not penetrate the ground here. That was interesting. It's a big old pine tree, not a fir tree, probably a cedar. That's probably my guess. Big old cedar here. You're just seeing the edge of that. So that's going to be fun to do some bark work on that thing. Okay. And it's a bus stop here too. That's going to be cool. That will make it fun. Bump. Shrub here. We'll get that shrub in there. I think it's a shrub. And do that. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Here we are. But really, all art is a play of light and dark. You know, and then you even have some interesting art that really doesn't even. It's just, I don't know. There's all different types of art, and I really try to refrain, and I get mad at myself when I make fun of certain. I don't make fun of. So like I make fun of some of the art that went for multiple millions of dollars. You know, go, why? You know. But then I've learned, okay, there's people who are fans of that, and I need to understand that. So mine will go for millions. Probably about 100 years after I die, unless I die in a really spectacular way, then it might be 20 years. That's why I always say, don't get hung up on things, just paint. Just have a good time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the show. That's just 2 weeks from tomorrow. Holy crap! I was at that place and they were asking, "Are you planning to have a band?" And yeah, that's the plan. But unfortunately, he got COVID, but he's recovering. He said so. We'll get there. All the factors. I tell you what, when you start coming in on a show, it's all the factors that can start coming into play. You know, who knows? We might have snowstorm that day. You know, we'll get there. We'll make it. It somehow comes together. We got fall colors are in here, so we're gonna get those in there too. We're just still working this, just getting the basics in. Yeah. That's Patrick F. Smith's photograph here. Got to meet him. He's a really nice guy, super talented. But the biggest thing that drew me to this painting or photograph was you'll see it once we start in with the light patterns that go across the sidewalk because of the trees. Hopefully it gets back to me what street this is, but I could zero in on the bus stop, and that might be the title of the painting, the trees at bus stop, whatever, you know. Well, we'll see how those lighthouses do. It's been a fun project, I'll tell you. I got every last one of them up and down the Oregon coast. Boom, boom. Okay, come back in here with Prussian blue. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. So, they're going like this, like that. It goes across that sidewalk here. And that's what really drew me into this one, was the play of shadows on that sidewalk. Oh, dum, dum, dum. All right. Let me get my handy dandy fan brush out here. Fan brush. Fan brush. Fan brush. Okay. Here we go. So I'll get the 10th and Harvey Milk tree posted here pretty soon. Look at that one there. And this one, I think it has a good feeling going for it. I wouldn't be surprised if we're done with this one tomorrow. We'll get that, and that'll be the final one of the tree series. And then we'll, I have an idea for a science fiction version of a lighthouse. And I have time to get it done because I know what I want to do with it. And so, and we will get that done too. There's a bank coming up here. If I had to put money on it, I bet this is a Laurelhurst neighborhood. It looks like the Laurelhurst. I could be totally wrong, but it looks like the Laurelhurst neighborhood. That's good. It'll be interesting when he gets back to me which neighborhood this is, but I'm guessing the Laurelhurst. It's a beautiful neighborhood. We're gonna get that. Okay, let's see. There's all this shrubbery. And then there's the street here. But you know how you have I was fascinated when different parts of the countries call those strips between the sidewalk and the street different, and we just call it the strip. Yeah. I know it's Cleveland. I think it had a completely different name for them. It was kind of cool. Here. Oh, couldn't help myself, got excited again. Yeah, we're definitely going to be done with this one tomorrow. It's such a cool painting. But I'm not painting, but photograph. You'll see those shadows just make it everything. And the colors. Awesome photograph by Patrick. Big tree, probably a cedar. You have those downtown everywhere. Beautiful trees. Wonderful smell too. They are actually cedar. They're red cedars, I think it is what we have. Huge tree though. God, crap, that thing's enormous. Okay. A little longer here. Yeah, but I think we're going to be done with this one tomorrow. And we'll start our science fiction lighthouse. I have had this reoccurring thing that popped in my brain. So I think we'll be good. And then this, see all these branches here. Another tree here. This is a canopy of tree over the sidewalk here. Oh, can help himself again. I'm going to guess this is Laurelhurst. Okay. No, we got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes. We're going to do this. Hello, Miss. Greetings and salutations and all of that rot. How are you doing? Hello. Oh God, how the hell can you pronounce your last name there? I am so sorry. Uh, well, hello. I know you're in Tacoma, so hello from to Tacoma. Green rumor. Oh, just Larry. Okay. Awesome. Yep, you used to live there. Yep, I have good memories of Tacoma. Yeah, definitely good memories. I love the shipping there. It was one of the busiest ports, and it was just so cool to watch all those mega ships coming in and out of there. It just really fascinating to watch. It was just loved it. Love those ships. Okay. Mm-hmm. 5 minute man. Ba-dum. 'Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. All these big trees here. It's just beautiful. I don't know. There's something about when you go down like a sidewalk and all these trees are there and everything. It's just really cool. It's like an urban forest. And on that note, I am going to have to call it. Thank you so much for joining me. Seriously, I do appreciate it a lot. And I will be back on tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right out here on the Oregon, or out here in Portland. Well, I'm actually in Beaverton, but that's right outside. That's PDX, you know. But I will. I think we're going to be able to get done with this one. That's probably a lamppost there. And then we'll have our bus stop here. Okay. Thank you again so much for joining me. You take care, stay healthy, stay safe. Hope for peace. I tell you, it's always scary times, it seems like. But that's why we do art. We get escape from all the stress and everything of the planet. So take care. Seriously, hope you join me tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Whoa! Oh, here. Merrick finally joined us. Robust. Take care. I have the sun right in my eyes, so I got to make sure I. Okay. Thank you for joining me. All right. Take care. The Tree Series.